Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chioma, aka the Perfumekoenigin. If you're new here, I say a very big welcome to you. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell so you know whenever I publish a new post. With that being said, this is actually my first ever YouTube video. I know, right? It's something I've always wanted to do for the past 4 years, but I kept on putting it off. I'm like, I don't want to put myself out there. But then I'm like, you know what? Who cares? It doesn't matter if it is bad. No one cares, right? So I'm here doing it, and I'm so glad that I got to do that. I am someone who loves perfume. I've been loving perfume for more than 20 years. Yes, that's how long it's been consistently. And I have a quite decent collection. If you're someone who wants to build his or her own perfume collection, you want to discover your signature scent, and your vibe is kind of luxury, honestly, luxury, old money, then we're gonna vibe. We're vibing. So make sure you click on the subscribe button. Let's get started. So today I'll be talking about my 7 most strongest intoxicating fragrances in my collection. This list, I have to update it from time to time because like I said, I have a quite decent collection, and there are other fragrances that didn't make the list for some reasons. But these are the ones I chose because I've had them for a long time and I can give my unbiased opinion about them and can tell you the truth if it works or not, right? Because I am someone, I don't like body scent. I want, whenever I spray perfume on myself, to be able to smell it after 10 hours. That's it. That's it. So the number 7 on the list we're going to count down is a beautiful amber fragrance. And before I discovered this, I never liked anything with amber because I never found anything that made me to be like, wow. I was like, not for me. But when I discovered this, and the funniest thing about the whole story is this is under 40 euros. This is the cheapest fragrance on this list. And I found it at a discount store. It was a blind buy, and I'm so grateful that I got this. And I'll have this in my collection for a long time until it's discontinued. So this is called, Mabuzin. And this, I can smell amber, like I said, and then I can smell patchouli. What else can I smell in here? This, I can smell benzoin, and it's so good. The thing is, it's so well blended, and I couldn't colorate well blended with cheap fragrance. That's why I'm so shocked. Really, that's why I'm so shocked. But the thing that gave it away is the cap. You see, it doesn't fit correctly, and the bottle, oh God, I don't even know how to place it on my perfume table because it doesn't stand well. It's wackly. Anyway, it's good. I love it. It projects beautifully and it stays on my skin for more than 10 hours. So if you're into building a fragrance collection and you love amber, give this a try. This is a good one. So we're now to number 6. And number 6 is actually something I discovered 4 months ago. And boy, this is so good. It's from the house of Nishan. It's called Wulangsha. This is so beautiful. I can smell fig. I can smell musk. It's quite balsamic, if that makes sense. And it's also well blended. That's what I'm going to use in this video many times because this is something I actually love in perfume. I just don't want a fragrance that is all over the place like I am. Like I am now. I want something that is quite well blended, that sits well on the skin. And this is one of them. It's also fresh. So if you're into this kind of fresh fragrances, then you have to give this a try. When I wear this, it stays on my skin for more than 12 hours, and on my clothes it stays for days. It is so good. So the next one on this list, actually, it's quite mainstream. It's giving that Caribbean vibes, you know. You're there sitting on the holiday in Caribbeans and you're sipping your, what are you sipping? Pineapple? Or coconut water. That's the vibe I got from this. And it is called Hashivat from the house of Nishan. Boy, girl, This is giving, right? Here you can smell the pineapple, you can smell coconut. This is so fresh as well, you know, and this is me, someone I never liked fresh perfumes or fragrances, but here I am and I'm loving it. I am actually loving it. This is a compliment getter. I think anytime I wear this, the boys, the girls, the children, oof, what are you wearing? You smell good. You smell good. Yeah, I know because I'm wearing Hashibat. It smells so good. And it stays on my skin for more than 18 hours. This is how long it stays. This is so beautiful. On my clothes, I can smell it like forever. Yeah, that's over exaggerated, but get it. This is beautiful. Like this is I think I'm stammering here because of how beautiful it is. I think this is a fragrance like when most times when people talk about a particular brand or a particular perfume and they say it's so good and everyone rushes out to get it. So maybe it's also marketing 101. At the end of the day, you discover what is this? But this is something that is well marketed because it is well good. We are now down to number 4 on the list, and this is actually a fragrance that I love. It's also a compliment getter. And when I talk about compliment getters, don't get me wrong, I don't mean like I wear perfume for people, I wear it for myself. But also it's nice when people say, oh, you smell good, what are you wearing? But 95% of the time, I'm wearing it for myself. I want to smell myself. I want to smell good like I do now. So this one is actually from a British house, the House of Atkinsons, if that's what it's called. And it's called Save the Queen. And one thing about this is this is contains very subtle oud. It's an introduction to people who want to wear oud without wearing oud, if that makes sense. And it's so beautiful, it's so well it's so well blended. I can get notes of cloves here. I can get tonka bean, and I love tonka bean. Maybe that's why I gravitate towards this fragrance. Its projection is not quite a beast mode, but it projects on me, it does, and that's why I actually have it here on the list. Save the Queen by Atkinson. So we are now down to the third one. And this actually was, when I was picking out this list, it was number 2 because I have a kind of love-hate relationship with this fragrance, but I just decided to pack number 1 and 2 in the same kind of category because they are giving the same kind of vibe, right? And this have a different vibe. And this is one of my best grandma fragrance, when I went online, this was also a blind buy, and people were talking about, you smell like grandma, this smells like grandma. I'm like, okay. But when I got it, I knew why. The name is First from the House of Van Cleefs, and it opens with notes of aldehydes, and that's where the grandma-ness is coming from. But this is a very beautiful here. It also has notes of honey, and it's so well blended. That's the good thing about this. And it sits more than 18 hours on my skin. It's so beautiful. Like this is a fragrance I think I'll have in my collection for a long time because I absolutely love it, even though with the grandma-ness, right? It's giving. So the next one is actually not my cup of tea. I would never wear it all by itself. It's something I'll either layer with someone else or I just wear at night when I want to go to bed. It's also kind of a mainstream fragrance. Everyone was talking about it. I got to hear about it on Instagram last year, and I just decided to try it out, right? People say it's so beautiful and it projects. I think that's the last word. The last word made me buy it. It projects. Because I love something that, like I said, I don't have a skin scent. I want to be able to smell what I'm wearing. And it's called Shagaf Oud from the House of Swiss Arabians. This actually is it's the kind of OG of oud. If you're someone you can wear oud confidently, then you should get this. It's let me see what I'm getting here. I get notes of agave oud, of course, and I get vanilla and I get benzoin. That's it. I don't get anything else. So it's quite linear. It's not complicated. It's just like, that's it. What you just spray it, like the top note remains till the base notes. You see, I don't know, but it projects well. That's why I had it on this list. So if you want something that can last on your skin for more than 24 hours, maybe you give this a try. It's also very inexpensive. I got it from Amazon. It was under 50 euros. So, and that's the reason why I have it on today's list. So we are now down to number one on the list. And this number one, actually, this is one of my best, if you ask me, my best 5 signature scents. This is going to make the list. I discovered this in 2020 and I've gone through more than 5 bottles because, like I said, I'm an oversprayer. I want to smell my perfume anytime I spray. And this is so beautiful. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. And before I smell this, I've never smelled anything like this. And after I smelled this, I discovered there are many dupes of this fragrance, like hundreds of them. And that's how good it smells, right? And the name is, you guessed it right, Baccarat Rouge from the house of MFK. So beautiful. What I'm getting here, oh my god, it makes me so weak. I'm getting saffron. That's the notes I'm actually getting here, and I'm getting a little bit of musk, and yeah. This is a lot for me. I love this. I love this. Don't ever take away this fragrance from me. It's so good. It's so well blended. I know the problem is with the price point, right? Because who wants to pay over 300 euros for a perfume? No, there are people who pay. People like me, dumb people, I know. But still, it's something that when you wear, once you wear this on your skin, you will actually justify paying that much amount of money for a fragrance. And that's why I love it so much. It stays on me the whole, I don't know, more than 24 hours, I would say. And on my clothes, I still get it like after months. And this is, like I said, something I would always have in my collection, I think forever, until it's discontinued. So that's the last one on this video. And I hope I didn't ramble so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you want to get more reviews about fragrances, then make sure you stay with me, because that's what we're doing here, right? I wish you guys a very nice year. Stay beautiful, keep on smelling good, and I'm out.